Whew. Alrighty. What's up, anime pies? So.Much.Awesomeness here again for another edition of Dunce Cap. This will be the second part of the very first all manga week and everything. And I got 5 more volumes here to talk about, so we'll get right into that for time purposes and everything. First up, I got the Volume 1 of Bakuman, which is done by Viz Media, and it's also from the same creators of Death Note. So I kind of noticed that in the character drawings and everything, but I was like, yes, this is awesome. Of course, I started watching the anime, which is out right now. Before that, I'm actually all caught up on with the anime, and there's actually only 3 volumes of this, which I do have all 3 right now, but you can pre-order 4 through 6 currently. But anyways, it's awesome. I mean, the whole idea of the story-wise, the whole idea of two kids getting together, one's doing the drawings, one's doing the story to create manga, and let alone they're in high school, that's amazing. And it inspires me so much because I consider myself a story person because I can't draw or shit. So if I had someone who could draw, and I had the time to start putting together stories, I would love to do something like this. So keep your ears open. I'm always looking for someone to team up with. But it's so cool just how they go into explaining a bit of just what the industry is like and everything. And it's funny, it's dramatic, it's a whole lot of everything. I love everything about this series, the anime and the manga itself. Let's see, there's actually 12 volumes out in the US, or in Japan right now, and everything. But I just can't get over, the determination of Mashiro and Akito, or Takagi. It's just amazing, and they actually put their names together, so it's Ashirogi Muto, I believe, is the name that they put together for so that way they don't get run down with people talking to them about everything. And it's just so great, the story and everything. I love it with a passion. Especially the character drawings. And, of course, you got editors note, or words from, no, I guess these generally don't have words from, or whatever, and everything. But, as far as I can tell, Viz did a pretty good job and everything, and I really love it a lot. So I highly suggest this one to read and watch the anime. It's great. But next up, we are going to move on to a Yen Press title that has 4, apparently it is only 4 volumes total. I did not know that, actually. Apparently there's only 4 volumes total. Okay. But the last volume came out in May of 2009. And right here I have the first volume, and it's called b.ichi. But you read it as b.ichi or whatever. Which it's a play, because, these people, or this kid uses voumes and everything, and so if you have B, and then ichi is 1, so if you put that together, that spells bone. Ha 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 ha. But it's got some comedy to it. It's from the same people who created Soul Eater, so it's got that same style of drawing and everything. Some silly stuff, but it's a childish and interesting sort of series to me, though, and everything. It's entertaining. It's got comedy. I'm curious as to where the story goes and everything. Anyways, because I guess the story, you got basically humans only use 30% of their brain, and then they got these people called Dokeshi, who are people who can use more than 50% of their brain. So that's how they're able to gain abilities. And this boy right here is a Dokeshi, and his name is Shotaro, and he bites different bones of different animals to use their powers. But much like, I guess you could sort of compare this series to Darker Than Black, because when they use their power, they have a crutch, like they have to, it's kind of like the contract deal in Darker Than Black, you have to do something. So he has to do one good deed every day for when he uses his powers and everything. And so he's really silly in how he does stuff, and he has no idea what like being normal is like and everything, because he's also, like, humans hate Tokeshi, like some of them try to hunt him down and everything. I mean, it's fun, pretty quick read and everything. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue, and even in the action panels, there's a lot of dialogue. But I'm curious where the series rolls out, so I think I'll keep going with it. Anyways, going on, Volume 1 of Claymore, which is another Viz Media title and everything. It's currently ongoing. There's 19 volumes out in Japan, apparently. In the US, I think it's 17 volumes. I believe volume 17, yeah, up to volume 17 is out right now. And that came out earlier this year. I don't, oh, wait, no. Nope, you can pre-order volume 18. So, I don't know if it's stopped. Nope, it's still ongoing. So it's still ongoing and everything. And it's got a 26 episode anime done by Funimation, which ended crappily because the anime was made before the manga was far enough, and so they made up the ending. This manga, I mean, the starting off is kind of junk. I like the where the manga goes on, where the anime ends, because it gets really badass because there's a time skip and everything. And as far as comparing to the anime, I mean, the drawings aren't quite as detailed as what I thought they would be, but I mean, the story is going pretty well spot on. Everything looks pretty good as far as how, I mean, the story is generally going right with how the anime goes and everything. So and it's a really easy read and whatnot. So I'll definitely keep picking up this series and everything, because obviously the story is about Claymore's, Claire right here. She's Claymore. She goes around fighting Yoma, which are monsters that eat people and everything. And she's got this boy, Rocky, whatever. He's a wimp and everything, but he follows her around as like a cook and everything. But like Claymore's work for the organization and all that other stuff. So, but I'm hoping the manga keeps with revealing a lot more information than the anime, because the anime didn't reveal a whole lot, but the manga, as far as I know, is a lot more in depth with the story. So I'll keep definitely going on that. So it's an interesting read. I suggest it. Now we'll go on to another Yen Press title. You all should know this one. It's Volume 1 of Soul Eater. It's a 51 episode anime done by Funimation and everything. I'm gonna check and see how much is available in the US manga wise. Let's see. It's still ongoing anime wise. There's 19 volumes in Japan. Oh, come the fuck on. Oh. Oh, that ain't right. they're really slow. You can only pre-order up to the 6th volume right now, so Yen Press took quite a while to get onto picking up the manga. But anyways, the manga basically covered, it pretty well is spot on with, it seems like, at least for the start of the anime and everything, but like, I like the doing of the anime a bit better because of how the animation is. They put a bit more detail than the manga drawings are. But I definitely like notice the characters are portrayed a bit better in the manga and everything. And so I mean, it's comedic, it's adventurous, and everything. So like I certainly enjoy it and everything. It's pretty fun. And of course I get a kick out of this style of drawing as well. It's really interesting to me. And of course, it focuses on 3 different people. You got Maka and her partner Soul, and and then it focuses on Tsubaki and Black Star, and then you got Death the Kid and his weapons, Liz and Patty, and everything. And these are obviously weapon meisters, and then the weapons and the weapons are trying to, or the main goal is the weapons try to do whatever and get 99 human souls and 1 witch soul so they can become a Death Scythe and become Lord Death's weapon and everything. But pretty good read and everything. I might continue keeping them up. I'm not sure. But anyways, for the sake of time, we will finish this up with the last one, and it is another Viz title, and that is Volume 1 of Black Lagoon. Actually, technically, it's a Viz title. It's the Viz signature. No, you can't see it. Right now, there are 9 volumes out in the U.S., but I do believe, yeah, it's still ongoing, but apparently that's all that's out in Japan as well, I guess. But, I mean, Funimation picked up the first 2 seasons and have those out of the anime. Then the 3rd season is out right now, Roberta's Blood Trail. It's technically an OVA series. But as far as I know with Viz here, I mean, it's got all the language, it's got the language, it's got the violence, the blood, and everything. I mean, for me, it's actually, as far as I know, the anime actually really follows the manga really good, which is awesome and everything. But I noticed that in the manga they make Revi more ladylike, or she looks more ladylike and everything, so that's interesting. But other than that, if you know Black Lagoon, then check it out and everything. I did a beginner's guide for anime advice on it, but I ran short on time again, so check it out. It's cool. Alright, see ya. Peace. I'm Todd, So.Much.Awesomeness. Bye!